Galloway's Support Through Sight Loss.
My story today is all about a girl called Tara who's backpacking around South America with some friends, and they've travelled through Argentina, through Tierra del Fuego, and they've arrived at Ushuaia, the southernmost port of South America. And Tara's friends are all going on a cruise. They're going on a cruise through to Chile to visit the glaciers and fjords, but Tara can't go because she hasn't enough money. So she sat on the bench and she's looking out at the sea, feeling so fed up because she can't go with her friends. And what am I going to do for the next 3 days? And while she sat there, she hears a little squeak and she looks. What's going on? Right in front of her, there's a penguin walking along the harbour wall. And this penguin, she's amazed. She looks around, there's nobody with the penguin. It's about 2 foot high. And as it goes past her, it looks at her, as if saying to her, come and follow me. Off the penguin goes. So she gets up and is after the penguin, still following it. It gets to the gangway of the ship that's moored in the harbour. The penguin disappears up the gangway and she follows it. It goes onto the ship and it goes down this dark passageway. So she goes with it down the dark passageway. She can't see at all. It's so dark. Can you imagine that? Put your hands out in front of you, because as she goes through the door, it slams shut behind her. She can't see a thing. Oh, she's feeling for the walls on each side of her to make sure she knows where she is. And then in front of her, she sees a light, a little tiny light. And as she walks along the corridor, it gets lighter and lighter and brighter and brighter and whiter until she comes to an archway. And the archway is white. And it's taken her through to a world of the ice. And she remembers the title of the boat that was moored in the dock was Tierra del Glace, World of Ice. Just as she's about to step through onto this ice, she sees a shelving rack on her right-hand side, and there's a big poster that says, get your ice gear here. So she puts on some crampons on her boots. She puts a helmet on her head. She grabs an ice pick. And off she goes onto the ice, slithering and sliding. Oh, gosh, it's so cold. Zip up your jacket. Make sure you've got your woolly hats on and your gloves, because we're in an ice corridor. On each side, there's this ice, which is getting narrower and narrower. To my front, touching my nose, I've got a wall of ice. To my back, touching my shoulder blades, I've got a wall of ice. I'm journeying through this corridor in order to get to the other side. Find the penguin. Where is it? It's there in front of me. But there's a big gap in front. And I look down and I can't see the bottom. It's an ice crevice. But I've got my ice pick, which I plunge into the wall. And I grab hold of the handle, and just like Tarzan, I swing across the crevice and land on the other side where the penguin was 2 minutes ago, slithering, sliding on the slippy ice. Once again, I scramble up this little ice bank, following the penguin that disappears over the edge. And in this cavern, this huge ice cavern, it's a canyon. I look up, and above me, there's towers of shining, sparkling ice, reaching 60 foot up to a blue sky. And below me is a glacial lake, and it's blue, reflecting the sky. And all around me are penguins, hundreds and hundreds of penguins, all squeaking, and they're diving in and out of the glacial lake. Some are standing majestically on ledges, and all around me I can hear the ice cracking all around me, all the ice, and then there's huge chunks of ice come crashing down from the glacier, landing in the glacial lake below me. I take out my phone and I think, I've got to record this. Nobody will ever believe me otherwise. Get my mobile phone up and video the penguins and the ice. And as I'm doing it, suddenly everything goes white. Everything goes white. I can't see. I have to screw up my eyes because it is so bright, a blinding light. And oh, my eyes are shut. But I open my eyes. What's happened? Where's the ice gone? Where's the penguins gone? I'm just sat on my bench at the harbour wall, but on the floor in front of me is a stuffed penguin. That's all that's left. Did I dream this? And then I remember my mobile phone. And I go through my mobile phone and I search through till I find photos. And I scroll through to find the video. And there it is. All the ice, all the penguins stored in my mobile phone. But who would believe this fantastic story? Would my friends really believe I've had this amazing adventure? Would you believe me?
Amazing.
Super.